this video we're looking at how to play Starstruck by Years and Years on acoustic guitar. Super simple arrangement, basic open chords, no bar chords or anything. And because the chords are so simple, we're even going to look at the simple melody that we can play over this if you want to join into the chorus. I'm in standard tuning here and there is no capo needed to play this song. We just need the basic open chords. D minor, A minor, D7 and G major. As a personal preference, I like to play G major like this, which also gives a third finger, anchor finger, which can stay down between this change when that chord sequence is played in a loop, which we'll do in this song. So from that G major, third finger stays down to D minor would be my top tip. Other than that, we're just looking for good changes between these basic open chords. Those chords again, D minor, A minor, D7, and G major, which I'd encourage to be played this way. In the bridge, which can also be known as a pre-chorus, so the section before the chorus, the D minor is swapped out in exchange for an F chord. We can play a super simple F major 7, which is played like this, F like a C, if you know how to play an F bar chord, or, as I like, this kind of hybrid F, which is a full F chord, but only requires bar between two fingers. That would be great, and that is for the bridge. A minor, D7 and G, all exactly the same. And those are the chords we need to be able to play this entire song. Now, at the time of filming this video, there's not actually any acoustic versions of this out done by Ollie and Years. So we're doing an interpretation here. And I want to show you guys how I'd sort of come up with these strumming patterns to songs that don't necessarily have any acoustic guitar in them, which is so common with pop songs these days, but they work so well on acoustic guitar. But the way that we do this is basically by following the bass line. The bass line, and somewhat the drums, but primarily in this song, the bass line gives us the rhythm that we're trying to emulate with acoustic guitar. Of course, if that's not something that you can do, just always pull these chord progressions back to playing them on the beat. Playing on the beat is the most crucial thing, and it's one bar of each chord. So the simplest way we can play this song, 4 strums of D minor, and then 4 strums of every chord after that. I can't help it, I get starstruck around you. What can I do, baby? And that bass line kind of goes. So apart from a cool little octave part at the end, it's this that we're copying. Per chord, that same rhythm per chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. At its most basic. We're also doing a mute after the first strum and then after the second down up. That would sound cool. But of course, if you're at a level where you can play that, you realise that there are embellishments that we can add all along, and what's really crucial is we're keeping this right hand moving actually to a 16th grid. By which I mean we're moving our hand to 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a all the time, and we're just choosing when to strum, when to mute. That is the crucial thing to really be able to play that strumming pattern and get the feel right and be able to do your own thing. That is something called 16th strumming. That strumming pattern is absolutely an intermediate level. The rest of this is pretty beginner friendly. So if that rhythm takes a little bit longer, don't worry about it. What I want to focus on are just those basic open chords and also this lead line, the melody in the chorus, which just uses notes from the A minor pentatonic scale even this one that I just slid to is actually a note from here. I'm simply sliding to give it the feel of the melody to make it sound a little bit more lyrical. And also really encourage you to learn this because we don't have many of these simple lines on acoustic guitar. A minor pentatonic is usually more electric guitar land, and therefore the electric guitarists get a lot better at this stuff a lot quicker. Acoustic guitar players don't miss out on this opportunity. It's 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go back on ourselves, and then a slide, and then back. So those notes begin 8th fret on string 2 to 5th fret on string 2. First finger moves physically higher a string to string 3 at the 5th fret, and then to the 7th fret on string 4. Cool technique point. When you play this note with your first finger, play it with the flat part of your first finger, so laying your first finger down flat, and then roll it onto the tip to be able to change between those notes much easier. Without that technique, it's very difficult to get between those notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. That again. Back on yourself, back to that first finger. Slide to the 9th fret from the 7th fret, 7 to 9. And then back to the 7th fret. I can't help it, I get starstruck around you. And finally, the little flourish at the end. What can I do, baby? Lots of sliding, which makes it more lyrical and easier to pick. Hammer on, slide, pick again. Even more bonus points if we slide up on a couple of the notes. And maybe do a hammer on there. That's some intermediate, higher intermediate, maybe advanced stuff. It gives you guys that are up at that level something to practice. Hope you've enjoyed that one. Please, straight away, take those open chords, take that melody, and try and play along to the original recording. You don't need a capo or anything, you can just join in with these chords. Play what sounds right to you. Have fun jamming along, and I'll leave this video there. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments below, and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.